people are freaking out. The markets are bugging, right? People are in a state of complete emotional damage. They don't know what to do. Should they short? Should they long? Their heads, the market's moving so quick. And there's a lot of confusion. I get it. I understand. I've seen this many times before. It's absolute insanity, okay? Watch Bitcoin crash down to 3K from 20,000. And people said it wasn't going to go, it wasn't going to go. We could definitely see 7K. We could definitely see 8K, all right? This is to my subscribers and my people. I got to fly to Florida. I have to fly on a red eye through the night, basically, or early morning during all this craziness. So now there was also talks about USDT depegging. I kind of want to end those ideas. There was tweets saying that 70% of USDT was in Sam Bankman-Fried's hands. That's just not the case. You can go on on-chain analysis and see a lot of that. It's not the case, but be careful. All right, there's a lot of FUD going on, and people will get in your head, and you'll start doing crazy stuff. Nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. Please, nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please get your own, financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any project, coin, or trade. I just want to be a voice of reason here. Let y'all calm down. Look, I'm here. This is me. This is my life. I'm here in the midst with it all. We're going through it all together, every one of us, right? And let's also talk about BitBoy. A lot of people gave BitBoy a lot of flack. You know what I mean? And I understand, I guess, but I don't get it really. I mean, everyone has a personality. Nobody's the same. Everybody's different. And he may have rustled some feathers, I guess, right? But you need disruptors in the industry to push us forward. You need people that are willing to go above and beyond. And one day it may get to push comes to shove. I don't want to use your imagination, but what I mean by that is them to us, not us to them. We're beautiful people. We just want to move in peace and love. But when you go after the parasitic banking system, they don't get happy about it. They're not happy about it. So, yeah. And they had already kind of picked their minion of who they wanted to kind of send in. You know what I mean? And it seems so far the people have defeated the minion, but we'll go from there. Also, what's funny is I reached out to Ben, and I just said, hey, Ben, thank you for everything. You made 2022 an amazing year of my life. I'll always look back on it. I said you had a lot to do with my success and my channel blowing up. You put me on the map. I said, thank you so much from my family to yours. I said, I'd like to interview you, just kind of talk about life as a family guy, life is crypto, all that. And I'm live right now, so you know. Okay. Just so you don't feel uncomfortable coming into the shot.
Oh.
You want to be in the shot?
No.
Well, you were in the shot.
I mean, just the side profile.
Yeah, you were quick about it. You were in that other green room.
I'm fast like the wind.
Fast like the wind, huh? So I asked him, will you be on the show? And he said, I would love to be on your show, no worries. And safe travels, boss. Yeah. She's mad you bought Bitcoin and it's now underwater. Funny, yeah. Let her be in the shot. Yeah. Hope you pulled out that one Bitcoin. No, I'm holding that Bitcoin for 4 years, man. Y'all people have small minds, man. It's not like when you have a large idea of what you're doing, that Bitcoin I'll hold for 4 to 5 years, and I'll show it 5 years from now and be like, look at this Bitcoin buy. Just like the old Bitcoin buys at 500 that will probably never be seen again, Why aren't the shorts getting wrecked? You call the newbie comments from the OGs. Tone vase long now. You're funny. Lifers never sell Bitcoin. Exactly. You don't sell Bitcoin. What's wrong with you? Loving the casual threads. Thanks, man. You know what I mean? I'm flying. Actually, they're not too casual. Look. When I fly, I keep it real. I go through the airport, I represent myself. I ain't playing games. I call this, this is my professional attire, man. The boss makes me wear the uniform wherever I go. Gotta sell. Promote. Always on the game. Shout out to the 277 people on the live, 76 likes. I appreciate the likes and the watchers. Man, I bought a Bitcoin at 15.8. My man, scooping them. Looking good, Sam. Lean and mean. Thank you for saying that. You gotta stay lean, baby. Gotta stay lean. Let's get it. Yeah, so this is my setup. If you've never seen my setup, it's my crazy setup. I take one monitor down because I'm traveling with it. And, you know, I bring you behind the scenes of a crypto lifer, like, what do I got to do? When I travel, for me to go, right, I got to have a whole system with me. So I got a keyboard. I got a Tupperware here. The Tupperware has a whole other audio system, including this Cloudlifter Pro. So I got to break down my system I have now. I got microphones, wires, cables. I have a checklist I have to go through. Just so many things. I got my camera, make sure I got the HDMI connection, make sure you got extra HDMIs. I got to make sure I got the laptop. What up, Toby? What up, Toby? Hey, I was mad I didn't buy at 17K, and now I can buy below it. I'll take it. Hey, there you go. You're great. Told us 2 days ago. Red. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Love seeing your setup. Got the list for everything. Love it. I have to put a checklist or I'll forget. What I do is I just go through each thing I'm doing and I write it all down first and put a box next to it. No, literally, this is what I have to do. Like I go audio and I put a box. And literally once it goes into the box or once I see it in the box, I put a checklist. And I have to check the actual box. That's the way I do it. So I sit for like a half an hour. I write every single thing. First, I think of what I need. I was like, the microphone has to get connected to this. This has to get it connected to that. And that has to get connected to that. And I'm like, so I need the mic, the XLR, the Cloudlifter, the second XLR, the MIDI box cord, right? That's audio. So I write those things down, checklist. Each cord goes in, a check. The mic goes in, check. Because if you're going to end up places and you're not going to have what you need. Like you have a stream deck, check, right? And, you know, I just kind of have all the things that we need to get where we need to go, right? And that's kind of the plan. That's the plan. So tonight for the next few hours, I'll be packing up, making sure everything's right. I got a monitor right here. Look, I take a monitor with me on the plane, a nice 24-inch monitor. I got my 27-inch there. This is my old computer. That's just a nice quick trading station. I can hit that one real quick whenever I need to just get busy. I can still post a Discord here too. I could keep that up for the night. Whenever I fly, I keep these because you don't want to be seeing nothing. You know what I mean? So you keep these. I always fly with like a Bitcoin hoodie. I'll probably rock my Bitcoin hoodie. Yeah. And so this is my night. I'm starting to pack for my flight and getting ready. It's not easy. And flying right now with all this craziness, this is crazy. Like, this is absolutely absurd. You know what I mean? So, not easy at all, for sure. You know? Not easy at all. Buy a Bitcoin on the plane. Boom. Honestly, it looks like the 22 hours about to reverse back to the upside. I'll tell everyone right now, like, I like trading the 22 hour. When it was overbought, we came down. It's now oversold. And you'd be surprised. This could be crazy FUD. Someone could step in tomorrow, buy FTX. People could pump us. We could be at 19K 2 days from now. We really could. And that could have been like the opportunity of a lifetime. And everyone would be like, did you buy? Did you buy? Did you buy? And everyone would be like, no. Oh. So keep your head in the game. Don't get emotional. You know what I mean? I pick my projects. I DCA into the things that I appreciate in. And right now, I'm mainly just buying into Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, ADA, Matic. Like, not, you know, as long as it's a more solid move, you know. Trying to hit with these comments. What are the comments there? They down 8 billion. Seems unlikely anyone is buying then, right? Euler series, 19600 or so. I live for chaos like this. Love you, brother. I catch a little long, y'all. Pure, stay brave and strong. Y'all too, Sam. You'll know what to do. Wow, 322 people in the live. Safe travels, brother. One day Class C, bullish divergence. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the Sterling farm. Rocking the farm. I want to be incognito in the airport. Don't want anyone knowing who the lifer is. Just be like, get off me. Get off me, bro. Get off me. Always have a fancy soap when you travel. Always travel with a fancy soap. You know what I mean? This is soap. Green screen soap. Look at this thin monitors. Paper thin. Look at that thing. Credit card thin, baby. You're the man. Watching the man in 1 minute and ask, looking like Luigi in the green hat. Love you, Sam. Love you too. Show your chart, baby. Great work. Where else? I know. Where can the money go? Can't stay. Good luck, y'all. But, I mean, so big news. Ben will be on the channel next Friday, I believe, on the 18th. Big news. That's going to be awesome. We're going to break down, probably got to get some exclusive insight. Ben's pretty cool, especially when I'm kicking it with him. So, yeah. So this is the studio, man. These are all the lights. This is the action-paction. This is what goes on. This is it. And, yeah. I can't wait to see. You know what I always forget is my mouse pad. I always forget this, so I'm going to make sure this makes it into the bag right now, because I tend to forget that thing almost every time, and then I'm pissed, all right? But look, this is where all the magic happens, the trade station, and look, I mean, this is my favorite part of it all. Neat. The desk that goes down on its own, so cool. Gotta love that. Oh, I probably broke something. What was that? What was that? What was that? Always doing something stupid. Like the stream. Safe travels, man. All right, everyone. Next time you see me, I'll probably doing a stream from the airport at I'll have my iPad up and I'll be going over the market. And I'll do like a live stream from the airport. So stay with me. Watch me travel. It's the life of a cryptolifer, right? You go out, you fire your boss, you're out there, you're on your own. And, you know, no one's there to take care of me but myself, and I got to take care of all my lifers and my wife. So I love you all. Binance has abandoned the plans to buy FTX, so it's not happening. That's a wrap. So if you have funds on FTX, it doesn't look like you're going to get them. You may have access to them at one point, so don't worry. But right now, it doesn't look like you'll be getting to them anytime soon. So, and again, what my buddy Jacob Canfield said is like, you know, this time a bunch of people got wrecked, and it wasn't even degens. It was people holding Solana, like people holding US, Tether. Maybe you could have just been holding Tether on FTX. If you can't get your Tether now on FTX, right? So you could have been in a stable coin just hanging on an exchange. But again, not your keys, not your coins. We say this all the time, right? Litecoin standing strong. Isn't that crazy? Thank you for the 77. Have a safe trip. Thank you for your persistence. Bought 1,000 Bitcoin at 15K to say I did it just in case. Oh, bought 1,000. Hey. BitBoy Shield, all these rec projects. Why would you look up to him? Number one, nobody is perfect. Number one, right? So number two is I basically promote my own show every day, right? And I promote me, and I go over, and all I can control is what I do. However, many people would never have known who I was if it wasn't for Ben. If Ben didn't make ATB, you know how many of my testimonials go, I saw you on ATB, or I saw you on BitBoy on the Day Show. You know, they put me on the Day Show once a month, and they also put me on ATB once a week. Yes, I was a good chart analyst. My dad said, hey, you had a good skill, you know, and I get it. But I'm someone that remembers when someone looks out for me, and everyone may have their opinions, but like I have a personal relationship with Ben. You know what I mean? Like, so everyone else just knows him as some dude on YouTube. Like I have a personal relationship with him, and he's looked out for me. You can clearly see it. And so he may not be perfect. I 100% get it. And I hear your qualms and I hear your criticisms, and I'm not saying they don't exist. But, you know, when it comes down to people, I treat people the way they treated me, and I'm a karmatic guy. And if you've been good to me, I gotta be good to you. I'm not gonna be, I can't represent negative energy. You know what I mean? He made a mistake. He came out recently, said, hey, he made a mistake. I'll agree with you. Like, I was, I stopped, like, I didn't have to make that big of a mistake to know, right? I agree with you somewhat, but at the same time, nobody is perfect. You know what I mean? And the fact that he came out and said, yeah, but we're not going to do that anymore. And we're going to clean up the space and we're going to do the best we can. And like, he saw his faults. He saw like the things that he had to clean up. He talked about it. So I get it. I'm with you 100%. I see both sides of the story. I'm not, all I can tell you is my physical relationship. You know what I mean? Everyone took money. Everyone took money for the pot. He's a phony. If he took this to the street lifer, people lost money because they. Honestly, that's kind of crazy to me. My dad told me that I'm a man of my own life. And if I went on YouTube and I bought something because someone told me to, and I blame that person, I'm kind of a lame-o. I'm sorry. And so when I read the comments, like, people trusted him, and I get it, but like, DYOR. Read your own white paper. Do your own due diligence, right? Become the master of your own ship. Don't let someone else tell you what to invest in, right? Like when I got into Cardano at 2 cents, I researched the project. I met Charles Hawkinson. I believed in him. I may have found out about the coin from Crypto Love, but I'm not blaming Crypto Love for my wins. Everyone likes to blame someone for their losses. Do you blame someone for your wins too then? You know what I mean? It's like crazy. Like everyone loves to blame someone else for their losses. The first thing you should do is take responsibility for all your losses. Yeah. He said, great cop-out. Wow. I blame you for my wins. I get it. I can't believe I'm getting so big now that I get like constant haters. Like, it's funny to me. Now I look at the haters like a badge. I'm like, word, a hater badge. That means I'm getting somewhere now. Like, because like people didn't care that enough about it to say anything. Yeah, Bitcoin made up for everything when he went to crypto banter and exposed SPF. I agree, man. Like, didn't he do enough? Did he not redeem himself? At least somewhat? Honestly, he could, like, you know what I mean? I'm just, like, I was itching my ear here, but, like, I'm just saying, man, when you play with people's money, they get greedy and crazy. So he's putting his whole life on the line, in my humble opinion, for everyone here in crypto. And I think that's the most important thing we need to see. 13,400 subs in climbing. We hit 400. 400, man. Don't put us down. 13,400 I'm watching. Only watch you in the charts, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wish I could give you like the better background, right? A cooler background. What did you say, Porter Rock? If no one else's fault when you lose money, unless someone went in and took it out of your pocket. Agreed. Like, you press the buy button. Learning crypto was boring when I first started. I didn't want to go through the steps, but they are necessary. And Lifer made it interesting and fun, and was actually accurate. It's on you. It's on you when you click buy, DYOR. Everyone likes to blame someone for their losses, but no one wants to blame. But everyone wants to be, it's my win, it's my win, it's me, it's me, it's me. Liver, do you believe we're going down further over the next few years? It's possible. I don't believe anything. Everyone keeps doing this. What do you believe? What do you think? I don't know. I do not know. I look at the charts. The charts tell me what's going on. The 22-hour looks like a reversal to me. But I look at the smaller time frames and see if they can get above your next previous support and resistance lines. You guys going to make me do TA right now, aren't you? You guys going to make me do TA. All right, hold on. All right, here you go. Let me just show you what is going on. Because I can't tell you what I think. I can tell you what I see in the charts. Because that's how I do it. I don't do it any other way. There's nothing else I can do. There's no other way to do it. All right? Make sure I don't have anything stupid out here. I mean, what you want to do, look at BTC, USDT, KuCoin chart if we want. And look, the 22-hour is starting to reverse. And I'm telling you, when you do a straight line down, you usually do a straight line back up. Like it's just very rare you go straight down. Look at all the straight lines down. You know, we came up a little bit. This one was fine. We didn't come back at all, right? And it looks a lot like that leg. But here, you look at the 22-hour wants to reverse somewhat. You zoom into the 1 hour time frame, and you're gonna want to look at your next big levels of support and resistance. And you zoom out here, and what do you got? I mean, you got nothing. Let's look at our 12-hour. You got like right here. You got your next like resistance area. Alt H. This is not easy. So you're looking at 18,000. You have to get back above 18K. You can't go above 18K. Like you know what I mean? Like that's like there's really no other major resistance area. Like you've fallen here. I mean, you got a little bit of chop. There's like nothing. There's nothing. And so my idea is like, fine, we're tweezer bottom. For some reason, people have picked this area to buy into, right? But that's weird. Oh yeah, there's my template. I was like, where's my VRVP? There it is. And again, look, when you lose a point of control, you fall to the end of the liquidity zone. Now we are at the end of the liquidity zone, you know, and we're oversold on the 12-hour and the 22. 4-hour, everything is oversold. Like you should get a bounce. Now I believe we'll bounce, and we bounce. Like you're gonna have to get above this area. Like this is gonna be the next. And if you can't, then you likely head down. Like so, and you can't confirm this by looking at the smaller time frame. And when you look at the smaller time frame, you're gonna break down this flag here on the 7-minute. Okay? I just messed up. Hold on. This is not easy. I should have just went live from my computer. You know what I mean? But I was trying to be fun and different, I guess, on this crazy night. Trying to do it MM crypto style. But look, I mean, here's your flag. Okay? And it's a bit of a cup and handle with a double bottom. And you had resistance. You got above it. Now you're using that as support. You had to get back above 16,000 to remain bullish. You got back above it. Now you got a measured move to the next node. And look, you got above this high volume node there that stuck out. You should get up to here to 16,773, but that's going to be your next big resistance. So I do see a little flag here to the upside, a little bit of hopium for Bitcoin. But again, you're also at a resistance point, so you got to get above the resistance. Candles need to close back above 16,253 to remain bullish. Here's our next point that lines up with the VRVP area, that high volume node sticking out at 16,787. Okay? Don't miss out when you join the 99, baby. So that's something I'm looking at, all right? That's how I do my TA, right? It's level by level, moment by moment. You keep your mind in that mindset, in that section of time. You don't advance, you don't go back, you stay in for the present moment. Oh my Sam, you're rolling with Asus monitors. My favorite brand. Your favorite, man. I got those monitors for free. I worked on Kevin Can Wait, and they were my monitors when I worked in the show, and then the show got liquidated, basically. They went out of, they didn't get picked up, and they had all this stuff they bought, and they were just going to give it away. They gave me these monitors for $25 a piece. They're both like $300 monitors. $50 monitors, like, easy. They're going, though. They're starting to go a little bit. I traveled with them a little too much, and this one's got, like, can't really see it, but, like, it's not perfect anymore. You know what I mean? You bought Bitcoin a few weeks ago at 19 and change. Did you make any profits? Who said that? Bob Boob Crypto Cranny. I didn't see this coming. I didn't buy that Bitcoin to sell it, man. I bought that Bitcoin to stash it. Life, you had captions. It's just that I'm starting to think in your voice for real. Thank you so much, Lifer. Respect and love from here. We need people like you in the space. It's just like you said, nobody is perfect, and people help out in their own way. Crypto CNC Ireland, what's up with the likes? The like button works. Thanks, man, for saying that. It's all good, man. I get it. Thank you for the 1177. How do I have 1177? And isn't that my man's birthday? It's just so weird. I got 1177 in super chats. Just find it weird. CoinGecko down. Sam was about to go live with that short call compilation. It's up to your It's in your Slack for now. Okay. Hey man, yeah, I gotta start the pack. I gotta shut it down. I'm obsessed. I love my trading group so much. You guys give so much to me, I give so much back to you. And to like not be around for this night, like to be packing on this night is just, how can everything culminate into this one moment? We are starting to break out to the upside here. We're starting to get the move. Can we get the push out? It says we'll get to about 17.7, but then, you know what I mean? It's not amazing. It's not amazing. And you're already overbought on the 7, telling you just can't get above. Now you got resistance. 16,230, you got resistance. You got to break back above. Michael Sale is applying at McDonald's. Yeah, sure he is. Bro, you deserve so many more subs. No days off in almost 2 years. Hey, man, it's all good. God is with you, Sam. I believe that. I believe that. If everyone knew, like, everyone thinks it's about subs and numbers, but if everyone knew, like, how blessed I am and how much I receive in love, how much, monetarily in love and support. There's YouTubers I know with 500,000 subscribers that don't, number one, even make the money I make and even know and get the love that I get and the support I get. You see the super chats that pour in for me. I see people with 70,000, 100,000, 150,000. They don't get the super chats like that. They don't get the love. I know what I have. I really do. The other day, I'll be honest, there was a time when I was like, I got 15,000 subs, I got 30,000, I got to get to these levels. And one day I looked at it and I saw a guy who had like 280,000 subs. And I saw his Patreon and I was like, no one listens to him. I saw his views dwindling. I saw my views getting stronger. And I said, man, that person may have 250,000 subs, 288,000 subs, but they're not relevant today. Like, I'm relevant. Like, people want to hear what we have to say. People want to be a part of the Lifer community. People want to jump on in. People want to be a part of what we do, And that is a strong community that I created. And I created it by being here every single day. You create a connection with people when you become consistent. People want to make a connection with someone that they know is going to be there. How do you make a good relationship with someone? You show up first every day, and then they're going to realize you're consistent. I always was the first one to be consistent and knew the world would respond. It's an important trait to have. It's the discipline. It's the discipline. It's the discipline. So when everyone ever says to me, you should have more subs and all this other stuff, I say, man, I got exactly what I deserve, baby. I'm right where I need to be. And I'm growing exactly how I need to grow. And we're not getting bots. We're not paying for advertisement. We're not filling our channel with random views just to get views. We're filling our channel with quality people. And we're growing. And we're building an amazing team, too. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock. Shout out to Jamie. Shout out to Sean. Shout out to John. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to everyone, CNC Ireland. Shout out to all Ankukutsi Butsu, Danny, all the elite traders, Rainier. I have a team of at least 12 people now or more around me in my core team, from elite traders to website developers to graphics designers to editors to projective mind thinkers, to people that are helping me create a 5 to 10 year plan of where we're going to be. And so I am blessed. Trust me. I'm going to 1 million subs. I'm going to 100,000 subs. I'm going to get my plaque, my 100,000 plaque. I'm going to get it. I know I'm going to get it. I'm already at 37,000. It's only a matter of time. And it's a long road and it's not easy. And there's been days where the market dumps and my channel doesn't get the views, or I feel like I'm just not getting my recognition, and it does feel hard. And I feel like I'm on a treadmill and I feel like I'm fighting, but I don't stop. And it's each and every one of you that doesn't, like, you guys don't understand. Like, I put my whole life into this. Like, I'm not going to get teary-eyed like I usually do, but I put my whole life into this. Like, look, I built this $30,000 in equipment. I didn't go buy an Audi so everyone can see how rich I was. I didn't go buy a $45,000 Rolex. I still wear the watch my buddy bought me when I was dead broke 7 years ago. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I dress up nice because I like to look nice, because it's part of being a professor. It's part of being clean. It's not to flash money and look, The things I do are for me, too. I was waking up every day in the same house, and it got boring wearing even just, a sweater and a shirt. And, you put the tie on, you can match the tie. Like I said, some days it's the tie and the pocket square. Some days it's the tie and the vest. Some days it's the vest, pocket square, and tie. Some days it's just the shirt. It gives me ability to change it up. It gives me ability to feel different. And it gives me ability to feel like a successful man in my house. So I dress up because it makes me feel good, not because I'm trying to put on this message of some big shot guy. You know, some people emailed me the other day, Sam, you changed, you know, you're becoming the billionaire guy that you didn't, you know, you always used to talk about. And it's like, I disrespect, you know, and I almost feel disrespected by that. Like, because I dress nicer now, because I don't wear a huge chain anymore. You know what? I was young. I was immature. Like, I always wanted to rock, you know, buy a $6,000 platinum gold chain and let everyone know that you rock $6,000 on your neck. And it's like, for what reasons? Like, why did I have, you know? And so I grew up, and I got rid of that. Yeah, and I started realizing I had, you know, I changed. I changed too, and I changed. We're all gonna change, and I feel like I changed in a good way, not in a bad way, you know. And you know, you go and you turn $10,000 into $500,000 in front of the world, and watch people ask you tons of questions, start a trading group, and watch your life blow up in 18 months. Like, a lot of people couldn't even handle it. You know what I mean? I've been disciplined. My wife, I pray to God every night. I said, how did this all happen? How did this happen so fast? What is going on? And I said, but I wanted it. I dreamed for it. I worked for it. And, you know, I stopped questioning it. And now I just roll with it. I roll with it. I roll with the energy. I roll with the times. I roll with each and every one of you, right? And, you know, you realize that it's your energy that creates the movement. It's how you feel about yourself that creates your reality. It's if you believe you can do it, then you can. If you can push forward, then you will, you know? There's so many people hating. That's so weird. Anyway, I don't see haters anymore. They used to get to me. Now I see it as someone who is hurting. Like, every time I feel a negative comment, because the first person you hurt when you're negative is yourself. So when I see someone in a negative comment, I used to get all like, ugh. Now I'm like, oh, it's just a negative person. You know what I mean? It doesn't really do much. It used to actually get, and then I think, like, how could it get to me before? Like, why did I even? Honestly, like, I want to make God happy, and as long as I'm making God happy, I really don't. You know, I'm not, you know, not hurting nobody, but you know what I mean? As long as I feel like I'm making God happy, and God created everybody. So every person is his creation. And if you believe in God, then you have to respect every one of his creations. Doesn't matter how old, it doesn't matter how big, it doesn't matter the race, color, creed. If it was made by God, you got to respect it. You got to love it, because that's if you truly believe in God and you surrender to God 100% and say, yes, I will, you know, then you got to love everybody for who they are and what they do. And thou shalt not judge, man. Thou shalt not judge. Like, first law, right? Okay, who am I to tell you how to live your life, and who are you to tell me how to live mine? You know, I would never force anything on you. Don't ever force anything on me, and we can live together in harmony. I won't harm you, you don't harm me, and we can live together, you know? You're cool, man. Sam Price, you're a cool man. Sam Price, 100%. Shout out to John Harden, man. Cool setup, cool information all the time. I would not surrender, but I will not judge. Stay positive. God sees your positive influencer. Nearly over, Lifer Bear Market Special. If you join the 99 Trading Group, you get 2 months free. The Lifer Vision Trading Course. Email cryptolifers@gmail today. Thank you for saying that. And everyone, I got to go. My shoulder hurts. I got to start packing and getting my stuff together. I'm dreading it because packing is like the one thing that, like, I have to go through everything, make sure it's perfect, and get it done. But I'm on my way. I'm getting it done. And have no fear. Look, we did get the pump, as suggested, out of the flag, and we're on our way. Even though we got the high stochastics, look, the flag played out. And looks like we're getting to the target there. So I even made a call live on this channel. And you can see, dude, I make live calls all the time. Like, it happens every day. My mind can see the probability of the pattern, you know? And what's obvious to me isn't obvious to everybody else, right? And I can whip it up. Like, you just give me a chart, give me a second, and I can whip it up, all right? Everyone, have a great night. I love you all more than you would ever know. To all my awesome, everyone in my trading group, I'll be thinking about each and every one of you every second while I'm flying and while I'm getting myself together. Have a great night. Be safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. All right. Peace.